Hi, my name is Norm Maddox, and I'm going to read some poetry from recently published Black Calculus, published by Nomadic Press. And I'm also going to read some pieces that are going to be coming from a future full collection of poetry that at this point is titled Evaporating Rage. But I'm going to start here with an epigraph. An alien, African American, never both, always neither. This first piece, called Negrojibra, is where the title from this book comes from. There are several examples of what I call Black Calculus. So I'm going to go here. I'm not going to read the whole piece because the list is never ending. But here we go. Negrojibra. Black Calculus number 1. How many faces must I wear to be safe in the eyes of those without the melanin, making us other? Do I smile with teeth, or will it be mistaken for a sneer? Do I have to walk in the middle of the street whistling Dixie, or can I walk on the same side of the street, wondering if it's safe? Black Calculus number 2. How hard do I have to work to be visible in your systems? Walking into the school system, I work twice as hard to be noticed, which makes me twice as smart and still invisible. I have to run 3 times as fast because I was born left behind at the back of the line, because I will always be black. Black Calculus number 3. Where in the world can I be whole when your systems continue to measure me based on your flaws and standards? I never measure up. I am always reduced to the simplest form, like numerators and denominators divided by a common factor. I am as human as you, and yet your patriarchy tells me, do as I say, not as I do. Black Calculus number 5. How do you reconcile abundance with a constant of inequity? Why does a wealth of resources never meet the needs of the greedy and never ever meet the needs of the needy? Black Calculus number 8. 2 expressions looking for balance. An equation always in a state of inequalities. Greater than, less than, never equal to. Black Calculus number 9. If 7 bullets ain't enough to kill a black man, how can the excuse I feared for my life for murder by uniform not be valid? Next piece. Mind makes love. What we do to love, if we hold on to hope too tight, if we hold on to hugs for too long, if we hold on to dreams we think they belong to the holder, if we let threads unravel too easily, if we let perfect get in the way, if we let go of fire, we think the magic is gone forever. What has mind done to love? Mind has made love unreal, disguised, camouflaged, unseen, and unfelt, yet thought about enough to doubt it exists. Next piece. Ambivalence. The irony is that Gaia Mundo will continue to be Bella, whether we see her or not, whether we are moved to tears or not. She is ambivalent to her beauty and glory, while we are humbled by her presence, aun su ausencia. She will still bless flowers with their scent, whether our noses catch a whiff on the wind, notice the breeze with a hint of qué sé yo. She will share her blues with the sky, from the darkest midnight blue to the blue that is translucent like the nearly still waters at the end of a wave. The miracle that we notice, that we are allowed to witness Gaia Mundo in her minute esplendor, is the blessing. The solitude of this quarantine has inspired visions of how it could be if we got out of our own way. Next piece. Title, Stop. I'm doing my best to just stand here and don't move. The only thing I'm resisting is gravity. So I can just stand here and don't move. If I fall over and don't move at the same time, am I going to be resisting? If it's gravity, will I need wings to fly? If it's an arrest, gravity will win over my dead body. Next piece. Life in between. Living in the in-between, neither here nor there, yet between making plans and achieving goals. Feeling the blow, absorbing the trauma, being knocked down, using gravity to show the strength to rise up. Between being healed of the wound and being cured by forgiving. Between the arrogance that comes with being called an expert and the humility to admit how much you don't know. Yet, Grandma, who's my mama, Nietecita, quien es mi hija, I am none of those names, yet I am all of my ancestors. The being is all I'm doing. I'm blessed to be in between the universe and the universe in me. Next piece. A mind in touch with a body. A body in touch with itself. A mind is not a body. A mind needs no body, needs no air, no blood, no feelings. A hand is a body until it is in touch with another hand. One hand teaches the other hand how to hold, to grasp, to caress. The other hand teaches the one hand there is something to lift, something to pull, something to let go of. A foot is a body until it touches the ground, until it feels the weight of a body standing over it, until the ground with its gravity pushes against the foot. A call from the body for support, finding balance in itself, flowing from heels to toes, in concert with falling, and the need for another foot in contact with gravity, the ground, and the body. A heart is a body until it is filled with electricity, sparking across synapses, filling with blood and shock, mixing oxygen and food, energy to sustain a body in touch with itself. A heart is an empty sack until it becomes life in a body, in contact with another heart, in touch with another body, no longer an empty sack. Contents pulsing to other parts of a body, now a heart longing for another heart to beat with. A mind is not a heart, never in a body. Next piece. Meditation threads. Sitting straight back in a wooden desk chair, silent like meditation. Steady breathing, eyes closed, glaring at the back of my eyelids, waiting for the tick-tock calendar pages turn. Legs shifting, feet shaking, temperatures rise and feelings start to boil, slicing like daggers thrown across the room, aimed at your eyes. Can't see them coming. Having thinking crazies, afraid of being seen, hoping to be obscured. Wrap your arms around that. I know crazy, and this ain't it. I've wrapped my arms around crazy. All I was hugging was me. Lean into vulnerability, feeling safe enough to fall into chaos, walking a fine line between now and never again. I stand against the wailing winds of trauma, gusting cycles of fear, pain, horror, sexual exploitation, physical battering, emotional abuse, psychological triggers set like minefields. Scorched forests burn beyond recognition. Bodies release their carbon. Every rock overturned, every wall crumbled. Trauma's echo resound in the silent body that mind wears like ill-fitting pajamas. Makes us wear PTSD like calloused skin, broken bone scars, scarred over. Angers break my voice into 15 shards of glass, wood, and metal bearings that implode inside a vest wearing a mask. A quarter smile turns dark, dangerous. A terror-filled stare. Terror-filled stare. Target shredded. Survivors call for extra band-aids to tape the tail on the donkey. Feeling like an ass, I grew manhood out of wild seeds thrown on fallow macho. Maybe call for a piece of liver, smothered in onions to regenerate another human being instead of dirt turning to dust, tattooed with a mustache, expecting tree rings without nurturing the ground like you wanted something to grow. Next piece. Falling down. Nightfall, soft as down falling. In between time, listening to light crossing shadows, less sound being quiet, silent as owl's wing, a falcon gliding against the wind, no effort. Agitated prey give themselves away, patient, waiting, silence. Senses heightened, watch from beyond vision. Listen for stealth. Shadows creep towards dreamscapes. Still enough dusklight. Think you can see straight through creases in the wind. Orange, red, magenta strokes paint the horizon. Winking stars call for night to fall. This is the closing epigraph. My menu. Challenge is the appetizer. Struggle is the main course. Life is dessert. Peace.